Adventurous kids, explore with education and learning what a wild life is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today, I'm going to be telling you about the golden ratio. So the golden ratio, or phi, is the ratio between two numbers that equals about 1.618. It's known as the golden ratio because it is aesthetically pleasing. When broken down into parts, nature is constantly striving towards this ratio. For example, if you look at a rose from the inside looking out, the distance from the petals from the inside, how far they are from the petals from the outside, is the golden ratio, and vice versa if you were to do it from the outside looking in, right? Which is why that spiral is aesthetically pleasing to us. Another example of this is on snail shells and conch shells, right? You have what's called a Fibonacci spiral, and if you were to look at the spiral and measure the distance from each of the loops going in, you would see that this ratio is consistently the golden ratio, the 1.618. So in a previous episode, I've talked about Euclid, who used Pythagoras' ideas as well as some others and some others of his own to form the basis of what we know as geometry, is the first one who is formally cited as citing this ratio. However, Italian mathematician Fibonacci came up with a number sequence that strives towards this ratio. So Fibonacci numbers are a never-ending sequence of numbers that just add the previous number. So 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 8, 13, and so on, forever and ever and ever and always, right? And these numbers hit that golden ratio, phi, right? The closer you get, the more specific you get, the more you can get closer to an aesthetically pleasing picture. The first artist to ever realize that they could utilize something like math and the golden ratio in their art to make it more aesthetically pleasing was Leonardo da Vinci. So the golden ratio is one of those pesky irrational numbers, and it is often shown as a parentheses 1 plus the square root of 5, close the parentheses, divided by 2. Or very simply, if you know, kind of like we use the pi symbol for 3.14, we can use a symbol for phi, the golden ratio, with just a circle and a line through it. And that about equals 1.618. In modern mathematics, the golden ratio occurs in the description of fractals, or figures that exhibit self-similarity and play an important role in the study of dynamical systems, i.e. kind of where math meets physics. So as you go out into the world and you observe the natural world around you, look for all the different places you can find phi, because I think you'll find you can see it everywhere. Thanks for watching this Adventurous Kids episode.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!